All right, why don't we jump right into our headline topic today, which was reported by Ars Technica, and basically amounts to HP thinking, maybe it would be better if you just figured out your tech support problems for yourself. HP has added, and since removed, a 15-minute mandatory wait time to their phone support in order to, and this is a quote, in order to influence customers to increase their adoption of digital self-solve. Digital self-solve is the most corporate bullshit speak way of saying, just go deal with it yourself, that I think I have ever heard. They recommend visiting support.hp.com to check out other support options or find helpful articles and assistance to get a guided help using, virtualagent.hpcloud.hp.com. HP has since canceled the mandatory wait times, claiming that it was originally, and this is another quote, intended to provide more digital options with the goal of reducing time to resolve inquiries, and also said that many of our customers were not aware of the digital support options that we provide.
I feel like there has to be a better way to raise awareness than just like waste everyone's time.
Dude, 15 minutes?
That's brutal.
For every single support call? It's like, yeah, I can't imagine a lot of people going, holy crap, I've been on hold for 13 and a half minutes. Maybe I'll just, Google this but the problem is that the kind of people that are on the phone waiting on hold for HP support are not necessarily the kind of people that can go resolve it themselves. And so basically you're just pushing them into paid services in all likelihood.
I also do wonder what their average wait time was before they did this. Did this actually really change anything? When you did Secret Shopper, do you know how long you had to wait for them to answer?
We've actually had pretty okay support experiences with HP. They have never been the best, but I don't think they've ever been the worst in the now 3 times that we've done Secret Shopper. They're always kind of good for a tier 1,
Right. Yeah. Kind of in the middle.
And here's my bigger issue, I think, with this is, on the one hand, obviously this is horrible that HP is out here saying that they're going to make everybody wait 15 minutes in order for them to push more people to, influence customers to increase their adoption of digital self-solve. But you got to wonder, since this is obviously a function, then, that exists in these phone tree systems to introduce a mandatory wait, you got to wonder how many of the places that you call already have this implemented and just don't tell anybody.
Yeah, this probably isn't an original idea.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that they're the first ones to think of this. And I guess I'm just trying to wrap my brain. I mean, obviously, we sometimes at LTT Store don't have the fastest response times. That is a fact. Since the holiday season, pretty much, we've had a notice on the site that's like, hey, things are going to be a little delayed, whether it was due to the holiday rush, due to the influx of orders for the commuter backpack right at the end of the year, and then more recently, because the poor support team has been absolutely buried under inquiries about the tariffs, and then not tariffs, and then tariffs, and then not tariffs, and just the whole shenanigans that's been going on. It's been one thing or another. So I fully recognize that sometimes our support response times are suboptimal. But to put myself in a headspace where I'm going, what is the solution to literally any problem? Is to increase those response times on purpose. You understand that a customer who contacts you for help is not like an undue burden. That's your job. That's the whole job. You sell them the product, and then when they have a problem with it, you deal with it. That's the deal.
Yeah, this does feel like a continuation of on certain websites when you try to find some way to contact support, and it's like, very, very difficult, and they really, really just try to force you into either support forums or like FAQ style documentation or whatever else. This feels like a continuation of that, where it's like they it, they just don't want to help you at all, and maybe they're trying to train people to not actually call in ever and instead use other resources.
I don't have too much else to say about this HP thing other than that if that's the way that you feel about your customers, don't be surprised when your customers start feeling that way about you. Just the level of hostility that large companies have towards their customers is just baffling to me. And I understand that part of the mandate as you scale up a company is to make elements of your business scale more efficiently. But there are certain things that just don't scale efficiently. And dealing with one-to-one customer support issues is just one of them. When your revenue is double, you are going to spend double as much time talking to your customers and helping them fix stuff.
More even, actually.
Yeah, that's probably the case. As you go more and more mainstream and more broadly outside of the niche of enthusiast customers who first engaged with you, yeah, you're probably right. It probably does go up. Hesser says, LTT Store has no phone support, though. Isn't that just as bad or worse? I think you could make an argument that having no phone support at all is bad. My response to that, though, is that all of our support is here onshore. And for us to be able to afford to do phone support, which takes way longer per ticket, like multiple times longer per ticket, it would impact the prices on the store. And so right now we've made the decision to keep our margin structure as it is. And we do offer chat support now, at least, but it's all text-based, which allows our customer service people to work with multiple people at once and to deal with things more efficiently.
Even chat support is more like expensive than just traditional email support. Like that is a step forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also a big difference. Actually, that's a really good point from Jay Hirschman in Floatplane chat. No phone support is fine for what LTT sells. Yeah, we don't sell anything that's mission critical. Like you don't need us to get your a fray in your t-shirt or whatever resolved this instant, or you're going to have customers breathing down your neck because their systems are offline or whatever. Like it's fairly not time sensitive. All right. Should we have him reconnect or something, Dan? While I do a topic?
He seems to be having issues with NVIDIA Broadcast.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, maybe you should disable some features of NVIDIA Broadcast and see if it goes a little better.
I already disabled the main one, and it didn't seem to make a difference.
Oh, no.
We need to get you a new laptop.
Maybe. I mentioned to Dan just to bypass me and go directly through the mic instead of through NVIDIA Broadcast and see if that's better.
Okay, cool. Sure. I guess we're bringing back the fan noise. Let's go.
Sure, try it.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. We have to fix it.
Do it?
Yep. I don't hear it yet. I'm just going to start talking.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's terrible. No, it's terrible.
Oh, boy.